Hello. What do you look for in a medical aid, and does yours work for you? Momentum Health has announced a 3.9% increase for 2021. That's well below this year's 8.9%. We chat to personal finance expert Maya Fisher-French. Good morning to you, Maya. Listen, any increase is always unpalatable, but when it's that low, what's behind it?
Yes, Jane. So I think there's one bit of relief that we're going to get out of this whole COVID is actually that the medical schemes, we're starting to see them come through. They generally make their announcements in October for next year's fee increases. And so far, we're seeing a lot of them coming in under 5%. Now, keep in mind that typically you see increases of about inflation plus 3%. So to see them actually come in at inflation or even below inflation is obviously very welcome. And what it seems to be is that COVID didn't hit medical schemes as badly as they thought it would. The hospitalizations, obviously, they didn't have as many hospitalizations, ICU cases. But then at the same time, we had this really interesting situation where all elective procedures and all elective hospitalizations were, of course, not allowed. So suddenly they saw a massive drop in claims and hospitals really, Jane, drive the cost of medical schemes. It's a very, very expensive thing for them. So in a weird way, COVID has actually has handed us a little bit of a relief for our increases next year.
All right, because you don't often associate them with heart, do you? What should one look for when you are choosing a medical aid scheme?
What is quite interesting is to see the increases coming out now. And I think there's two things to consider. So maybe a scheme says our average increase is whatever Momentum's was 3.9% or it's 4%. You need to look at how it affects your actual plan within that scheme. So what you're going to find is that the increases will be lower for sort of lighter schemes, your more hospital plans or things that don't have fully comprehensive cover. Whereas you will find if you have a fully comprehensive plan that you're probably going to be paying a little bit more than that. Remember, this is an average number across all the plans within a scheme. So first of all, just check that what is your actual increase for next year. And one of the things we're also seeing coming through with schemes, some schemes have come in actually quite a bit higher than that. And a lot of it is about the aging population in a sense. So if a scheme is attracting a lot of young members, those tend to have lower claims because there's less hospitalizations, and we tend to see lower increases coming through. So one of the big things that I've noticed over the last couple of years, Jane, is watching the demographics of a medical scheme. If you're looking to join one, find out what that average age is, and you will find that you tend to see lower increases year on year. So I think that's probably quite a good tip.
Oh, I like it. Maya, thank you.